am Beth Wilson. I'm the Finance Director for Lawrence County Disabilities and Special Needs Board. We have the privilege of serving those with mental and physical disabilities in Lawrence County. So we have, like I said, about 113 individuals who we help manage funds for. And of those, we have, I think that my last count was 100 ABLE accounts. And so the way that it has been able to help those is they're able to, have more independence and save those funds for a meaningful day in the future without affecting their Medicaid. For example, we have CTH group homes, and the goal is for them to gain independence and work on some life skills to hopefully move on to a supervised living program, which would be in their own apartment. Well, we have one consumer that has done just that, Abe, and he was able to save his money so that when he got into that apartment, he was able to furnish that apartment. He bought his dining room set, he bought his living room furniture, a new bed. So, just imagine the pride that was able to give that individual. Well, it's just a blessing, and I'll tell you, for the family members, when a family member, has them in our care, of course, as that family member ages and, they're facing end of life, they can't help but be concerned about, making sure their loved one is taken care of. So there's money set aside that will be able to provide the necessary medical adaptive equipment, or, we've here lately, it seems like our consumers are aging out and they need to go to a nursing home. These funds are there to make sure that they go to the nursing home that, is their choice and where they want to go. So it gives the family members a sense of peace, I think. Well, I spread the word all the time. We had a finance director conference last week, and I share the word because if you haven't started this for your individuals that you serve, then you're not doing them a service. You're doing them a disservice, especially with the stimulus money that's come out to the consumers lately. I don't even know if Social Security and Medicaid have made any exceptions for that money, but it's a great opportunity for them to take that money if they don't have a current need. They may in the future, and they need to get those accounts opened. I would just like to say, from the very beginning, I can't even remember how many years now we've started with our ABLE accounts with South Carolina, but from the very beginning, Karen Kreider has been such a supportive role for us, and I still can email her at any time, and she's able to get the answers and help me. So I really appreciate the support that we get from the South Carolina Treasurer's Office.